and I was looking at some things, and well, I ordered 2 figures. So I guess I'm gonna open the box and I'm gonna find out which one I want to review first for you guys and for myself, because I'm not gonna do them both in the same video. I'm gonna split them up, make them 2 different videos. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, buddy. Hell yeah. Ooh. Well, I went right into the box, so. Okay, so basically, I opened the box, and it's gonna be a really hard decision, but I think I know which one. The one I really want to review, I'm gonna review tomorrow. I'm gonna review this one. I like both of them a lot. I really love the character. He is my favorite character in DC. And I already own a few figures. I already own a few figures of the character, and I hope to collect on one of these guys, not both. I mean, maybe both of them, but the one I'm gonna review tomorrow, I'm really hoping to collect like all of the characters in his franchise or whatever, his line. So, for starters, the one we're gonna be reviewing today is Mafex Batman, The Dark Knight Returns. I think I don't know if this one is from the comic books or this is from the movie. I watched the animated movie and I really like both of them. Watched both of them actually. And I think the creator or the writer is Frank Miller, I believe. I don't know. But anyhow, let's pull out the knife here and get this puppy opened up. Oh, dude, I am literally so excited for this. I believe this image here. Push that out of the way. Dang, that's heavy. I believe this image here is from the actual comic book. Is a image from that, which is actually a really cool detail for the box. I'm keeping mine, by the way. That's actually a really good idea for like all their accessories and whatnot. I had a box full of this random accessories for all the different figures I have and whatever. And after looking for Mafex Batman from, what is it? I think the Justice League, that is. After looking for his batarangs and things a few different times, it's definitely found out it's a better idea just to keep the accessories in their box and probably keep the plastic too, just so it's easier to put them in the box and you don't have to worry about anything. But anyhow, this detail right here is actually really interesting, and I mean it's really cool because, you know, they could have just left that blank, you know, just could have left it black and probably nobody would have complained. But oh buddy, I am so excited for this, dude. So let's hurry up and get him out of this packaging here, and let's see what he's like. He already like this, like on his side. I mean, maybe it's because the stand is right there, but he feels kind of heavy. So let's see what he looks like. Oh, dude, I'm like so excited for this character. I thought him and the other figure I ordered was supposed to arrive Thursday, but oh, that cape! I like the way that cape feels, dude. He looks so sick. Oh, he does feel actually kind of heavy though. Like, this right here feels like the same weight as this with this on it. Like, they feel the same like that. I don't know. I mean, I get it, he's a big beefy boy, but oh dude, this feels so cool. Oh dude, I love this. I love this guy So here he is, just, you know, no crazy poses. Here he is, just out of the box, standing up with his cape around him. I love the way he, I don't know, I just love him. You know, I love the way he looks. I just love him. I'm not gay, I swear. Yeah, I don't have a turntable or whatever it's called, so he can be spinning. So just imagine he's, you know, imagine my hands are here and he's just spinning in a circle on one of them things. So, the figure's definitely got some heft to him. That is for sure. I mean, like, not like, he ain't like, say, a Transformer that has, like, die-cast metal in it. Not like that heft, but he's definitely, I would say, heavier than my boy Mandalorian over here. Or my Justice League Batman. I feel like he's definitely, I would really think he's a lot heavier than that. But, oh, not, whatever, you know. He's hefty. He's also got some really nice suit details right here on the biceps, and the biceps. Oh, jeez. Oh man, sorry. He's also got this giant, thick bat emblem, which really makes me think of what's it called? The Absolute Batman emblem. You know, it's super thick and big. That's what that looks like there. And he's also got, I don't know if my camera can get it, but you can see, if you can, there's texture, you know? You can feel it. Yeah, it's kind of like, I'm pretty sure in the movie, this suit, I mean, there's nothing like, it's not like, say, this Batman suit, where, you know, he has like Kevlar or whatever, boom, the actual bat symbol's bulletproof. His gauntlets, bulletproof. His, cowl helmet, you know, bulletproof. It ain't like that. It's not like it's some, like, futuristic, you know, that makes no sense, you know, disobeying laws of physics armor. He's just a man wearing what seems to be spandex. I mean, it shows, you can see his pecs in it, his biceps. I mean, I get it, you can see it on the Justice League one too, but it's not the same. Comic book and then live action, not the same. I do love the Justice League Batman, though, so don't take me as a hater. I do love that guy. And I really love the way this cape feels. I also love the way it looks. The way, I don't know what you call that. I should definitely look into it more. But the way it has that ridges or whatever in the cape, I love that. That looks really cool. I like it. I really like it a lot. And he's also got the end of the cape where it's like, goes up in and back out. Oh yeah, it is definitely a really cool Batman for sure. Oh, I'm so excited for this, dude. I swear, looking at this figure, you could almost like hear the voice actor from the live action from the animated Batman: The Dark Knight Returns first part 1 and part 2 movies. You can, I swear, you can almost hear his voice in this.
I want you to remember that.
But anyhow, let's get over his accessories. So he has these, what are these? Just straight out hands, you know, maybe he's diving down or he's doing that iconic jump pose he has. Then he has a pair of fisted hands. Nothing super special about him. There's big black fists. And he has a pair of gripping hands, it looks like. Yeah, gripping hands. Which also is a fun fact. You can put his batarangs in between every finger here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can put 4 batarangs on each hand. And fun fact, he comes with 8 batarangs, which is crazy to think because, like, my Justice League, I think it's Justice League, pretty sure it is. Yeah, it literally says right there in the box, Goji. Jesus. Sorry. Man. Anyhow, my Justice League Mafex Batman, he only comes with 3 batarangs. 3. I mean, I'm not, like, complaining. I think the amount is okay, but 3. Only 3. That's kind of crazy compared... Oh, there goes that knife in the background. If anybody noticed what was on that knife, it has my last name on it, so... anyhow. it's kind of crazy to compare like the 8 batarangs to 3 batarangs. And this guy was okay. Not necessarily, but yes. So I bought my Mafex Zack Snyder's cut Justice League Batman from the Toy Pit for $95 plus tax. Well, actually, I put $40 in or $50 in, and my mom paid $45 plus tax. So W mom, you gotta always shout out to moms. Moms all around the world, you gotta love them. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure it was. Let's just go with like $95 just to make it simple. So he's $95, but on Big Bad Toy Store, I believe he's $104. So this guy is cheaper than Zack Snyder's, Batman, if you want to buy him off Big Bad Toy Store. Which, personally, I would recommend. I've heard people say Big Bad Toy Store overprices and does all these different things. This is not a shout out, not a sponsor, nothing like that, obviously. I only got like almost 700 subs. Anyhow, I get that in some ways. There are some figures I've seen which are more expensive than, like, say, you go into Amazon or whatever, but I really like Big Bad Toy Store. Just, I don't know. I personally, I just like them a lot better. A lot better than Amazon, just for the idea of, I know that if I buy this and pay this much money, it is for real, the real deal. When you could go, obviously, if you don't know anything about action figures, there's a good chance you're going to buy yourself at least one bootleg of, a Mafex or SHF, because you think you got a good deal. But at the same time, there's some cheaper SHF figures on Big Bad Toy Store. Like, almost all their DC figures are decently cheap. Which, there's only like a handful of them there, but, whatever. Anyhow, yes, these are his gripping hands. And then he has these splayed out hands for, I don't know, like maybe he's going to catch himself, or he's grabbing somebody, reaching out for something. No extra details, just plain black hands. And then he comes with 2 head sculpts. The one you already seen that comes on the figure, and then he comes with this one angry, gritting face? He certainly ain't smiling. I don't know what he's doing. He's like, his grr face? I feel like animated Batmans do that a lot. So, nice little ear detail there, though. You see his ear there, And if you look closely, he's got some really good, like, eyebrows, like, not eyebrows, but, like, the texture on the, like, face, this head sculpt, dude, like, where you can see the mask sprinkle up to, like, make him look angry, and you can see, like, where his eyebrows would be. I don't know. I think Mafex did a really good job on this head sculpt. It looks really nice to me. I know I haven't showed you the batarangs, but that's all of his, accessories, besides the stand. We'll get that out, but I don't really care to count as an accessory because, a lot of people say Mafex's stands aren't too great, but, whatever. So, let's get into some poses. Okay, well, I tried to use his stand to get him in the position, one of his, like, I think is one of the most iconic, like, scenes of this guy is that one where he's jumping and he's, doing that thing. Editor Goji in the future will put the picture up on screen right now if he remembers to do it, because the last video I had of me, I'm gonna put this up so you guys can see it, I forgot. I messed up big time. So yeah, let me get him in another pose because this is really stupid. I was going to use the stand over here. I was going to use this, the stand, to let, hold this guy up, but look at it. I get it, you can tighten it up, but I've tried that and it doesn't really help. These stands are not that great. Which, I guess it's better than nothing. Other figure companies don't even give you a stand, but at the same time, can I at least get one that, like, actually holds the figure's weight? Because I put him on the end of this thing and tried to put him up in the air, and literally it went. So, the other poses we're going to put him in is not going to be in the air because I don't feel like holding him and doing all that great stuff. So, I'm sorry. We had some issues with that, so let's get him into another pose. Okay, final pose here. Also, I just wanted to make known, come on, they call him the Dark Knight. Give this man a sword. You can literally buy this guy with a different chest emblem with a horse for $160, which is crazy. But actually $64.99 and tax $65 something, or maybe more than that. It's like 164 times 0.07, and then you add shipping, whatever. Crazy amount of money for this man on a horse. My personal idea. Anyhow, these are his batarangs. Oh, dude, please focus. Yeah, they are super tiny. So, it comes with 8 of them. So, I mean, that's a good number in case you lose them. But, yeah. Be very careful with these. These things are smaller than your peen. Never mind. They're very small, They're micro size. And you would lose one of these pretty easily. So, definitely keep these in a place that you know where they're going to be for, anytime you need them, because these things would definitely be super easy to lose right here. So, we've showed off some posing, we showed off these accessories. It's time to get into the articulation. I also forgot, I'm going to assume these are cape grabbing hands. So, you can do a pose with them, jumping. If you look in there, you see a little sliver. I didn't even see these. I thought these were his regular fists. So, there's that for you guys. Sorry. I know I was a little bit late for that, but I forgot it. Okay, for articulation, which, I probably should have touched up on the cape as an accessory, but I didn't. So, here it is. Excuse me. And, in the articulation section of the video. So, that's my own fault. It does have a wire right here, which makes it, perfect for posing. I feel like a figure at this price point should have a decent amount of hands, a decent amount of accessories. I kind of wish he came with an unmasked head sculpt. So far, I don't really have a complaint. He's not that articulated, but at the same time, Bruce Wayne's in his 50s, I believe, in this movie, or in the comic, whichever one you want to go by. He's somewhere in there, and yeah, I'd like it if I got an unmasked Bruce Wayne head, or like maybe another expression. Look, he's just so grumpy. Smile once in a while, little guy. Jeez, that's so stupid. But he's just so angry all the time. He's an angry feller. That's definitely like the only thing I really could complain about is that I just wish he had a Bruce Wayne head sculpt. But yeah, I really love the way this cape feels. I don't know, there's just something about it. Like, I know it's supposed to be articulation, and we'll get to that. Just give me a minute. I'm doing figure talk, I don't have anybody to talk to about this stuff. So when I make one of these videos, that's why they're like 30-40 minutes long, because I always talk so much about these figures, because I love them, and they're so much fun to mess with. Anyhow, and I don't have anybody to talk to. That's why I need you guys to watch my videos, share them, subscribe, like the video, so I can find more people, get more subscribers, and so I can have more people to talk to about these types of figures. And not even just these types of figures, Transformers or Marvel Legends, that doesn't have to be imports, it can be literally anything. Anyhow, like this Batman, I don't get me wrong, I love this Batman. This is my first Mafex Batman, it's my first imported Batman, but I don't want to be mean, but I don't like the cape. It's something about right in here. It's not like all the way to the cowl part. I don't know. It's not like this guy's cape, where it is very solid here. Push this out there. Boom, the cape stays. This guy, watch it. You raise it up. That wire doesn't go all the way through there, and it stops like right here. So right there, it's just a flappy, cape. Which I guess you could bend it right here. You see? You bend it up, it fall down. You know, it's just not, you know, you can see it right there. Right there, that's the end of the wire. And I feel like every time I do mess with this guy's cape, I feel like I'm going to end up poking the wire out of the cape. And another thing I've also heard about this Batman, and of course, this isn't even a review about you. Man, I need to stop talking so much. I'm going to hurry up with it. I swear. We'll get to the articulation, I promise. Trust me. Is that this cape will eventually like flake, I guess, and all this fake leather will come off. And it does feel, and I get it, this guy is like $100, but it does feel cheap. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Maybe I've just never felt actual cheap leather, you know, plastic leather, but it doesn't feel near as good or like it's gonna last like this guy's does. And I don't know how to explain it, so it just feels thicker, it feels rougher, it just feels tougher. I don't know. That's the only way I can really put it, is that this guy is just... I love him. I love him. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. Now, let's get into the articulation. So, on his head, he has a dumbbell joint, I believe that's what that's called. So he's a ball joint for the head, but the actual neck piece is a dumbbell joint. Well, okay, this is a dumbbell joint. I believe that may be a dumbbell joint in there, or it may be like a, what's it called? A regular ball joint. So, you can look left that far. The cowl piece here does get in the way of his big chin. He's like, what's that one guy from Very Odd Parents, the giant chin? I can't think of his name, dude. What's his name? I can't think of it. I'm gonna put a picture up of him. Hopefully, if editor Goji remembers, he'll put a picture up. The Crimson Chin, I believe is what his name is. Yeah, the Crimson Chin, I think is his name. Dude. So that right there, it kind of sucks, but I don't really care. He's got a big chin right there, you know. He's just mewing. He never stopped mewing, you know. He's still on his mew streak. Looks left that far. Looks right that far. His torso here. His torso here has a dumbbell joint in there as well, which allows for some real good articulation, you know. Pop that back on there. You can do a full 360 on there, but obviously Batman wouldn't be doing a full 360, you know. He don't do that, but yeah, it gives you some pretty good side-to-side motion there. Plus this here, I believe, is on its own dumbbell joint or ball joint, so that also helps give it side-to-side motion. I do believe this is its own piece here. Yeah, so the belt here is a separate piece held onto the back, like I believe a lot of Mafex Batmans down. And so one thing on that Batman is that his belt can come up in some areas sometimes, and you're left with this like, with your hand, this like ugly gap right there when he's doing like some move. You see? Look in there. Maybe you can't see in there; it's black. From my angle, I can see it perfectly fine. That really sucks that you guys can't see that. Anyhow, you can see a joint in there. There you go. You just barely see it in there. You can, you know, that belt comes up. It's a little annoying. This guy's belt doesn't seem to do that. Like, you actually gotta kind of push on it and try to get it up. I like that, you know, I like that about him. He's got a double bend on the elbow. Over a 90-degree bend on it. His wrist joint is a swivel. Obviously, it can swivel. Plus, you know, it's a hinge joint. His shoulder, you know, just regular shoulder. He also has biceps. Jeez, butterfly joints. Goji butterfly joints. Man, it's been a while since I did a review video. I'm sitting here like, man, what do I say? Shoot, this cut is already 22 minutes long. How do other guys get this, like, these videos of freaking 15 minutes, 20 minutes long, dude? Ugh. I'm gonna have to edit out a whole bunch of this, aren't I? What if I don't want to? Anyhow, he has butterfly joints here. His arm can go back that far. It can go forward that far. He has a bicep swivel. Swivel. Which is not super loose, but isn't like tight, you know. They're both just like decently tight. Same thing with the elbows. Those are tighter, but you got a double bend on the knee, but doesn't bend that far. I mean, he is in his 50s, so he wouldn't be super, you know, flexible. He does have a really big toe bend, which I really love this little detail here. I love that. Also, he's got a hinge joint on the ankle. Plus, guess this one. It does swivel. Swivel. And does it pivot? Does it pivot? It probably does. I just probably don't know how to do it right. So, if I could stop being a bad YouTuber here. Anyhow, there's a really nice toe joint there. But this Batman, does not have a great toe joint. Yeah, I know, he has tack on his feet. Forget that. That's as far as this guy's toe goes. Look at that. It's almost non-existent. But then look at this man's foot. I mean, shoot. It's like almost straight up and down. You gotta love this guy. Also, if you guys hear like, you know, a stormy sound, it is storming right now outside of my house. Yeah, so that's why I kind of got cut short on my work days, because you can't, I mean, you can, but most people prefer not to, you know, mow a yard in the rain. Plus, you can't really mow wet grass unless you have like a nice, you know, high-end, big, powerful lawnmower. You know, whatever. Anyhow, back to the figure. That is basically all of his articulation. Besides right here, he does not have a thigh swivel. None of my Mafexes do. I don't think Mafex does. He does have a drop. Is that a drop joint? Drop hinge or something? Where you can pull the leg down a little bit, which gets you a little bit better range on the kick there. But still, it ain't that high. I think that's as far as it goes without it being, you know, dropped. And you look in there, there is a ball joint in there. A ball joint by his ball. I mean, by his, you know, outside underwear. He has a pretty masculine spread there. That is a wonderful spread. Wow. Batman's over here being like a cheerleader in his 50s, I guess. I just love how this figure feels. He feels hefty, but not like super heavy, and it feels really good. I love him. I really think you guys should get this figure. It is such a great figure. Well, guys, this has been my Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Mafex review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Share the video with your friends and family. Maybe your friends, if you have any. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys also for 669 subscribers. Funny number. And can't wait to see you in the next one. This is Goji signing off.